What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Movie Madness Marathon, guys. We are on day 6 of 29, and today's episode, well, actually, let me just start it off by saying, so guys, yeah, today's episode, we are wilding out in the West. We're not even gonna waste no more time though. Let's hop straight into it. Let's go.
In 2023, I identified as a rapper. Cut the chatter, it's not a factor who coming after. I plan to be the last one standing, total disaster. Cause everybody don't go up. It's like the raptor, see you trying to be ahead of the game. You moving backwards. I told you that there's levels of this. Climb the ladder. I'm bringing niggas down to the atoms. It never matter.
Alright, guys. So welcome back to our beautiful, wonderful Movie Madness Marathon, guys. We are on episode 6 of 29, guys, leading up into the release of Outlaw Posse in theaters March 1st. So, guys, if you tell by the intro, and you can't tell by my shirt, I have my Ghetto Legends tour shirt and my 85 South hat. Today's episode is going to be a little fly, and we're not even in DC. Y'all see what I did there? So yeah, guys, today's episode, as y'all watched yesterday when I paused on y'all and said that my schedule for Monday said I was set to pick someone up. Yes, I did pick up DC Young Fly, guys, and it was an experience. It was really fun, really, on TV, he's hilarious. In person though, guys, he's hilarious in person as well. Like, he is funny. And one side note, DC Young Fly always smells so good. Like, when he got in my car, I was like, my lord, what in the world does this man have on? I got my schedule. They gave me the rundown of the times, who I was supposed to go get, what time I was supposed to go get them, where I was supposed to go get them, and DC Young Fly's Airbnb was like 10 minutes from mine. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't know DC Young Fly was going to be in this film. And they're like, oh yeah, you're going to pick him up in a couple of days. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So guys, I promise you, over the weekend, I was trying to set up a playlist because I was like, I don't know what kind of music DC's into. But, you know, I'm gonna try to figure something out. Because let me tell you guys, it was my first day, Monday picking him up and stuff like that was my first day as a cast driver. What kind of cast driver did I want to be? And I know I'm just driving people to and from set, but that didn't matter. I wanted to be that cast driver that they remembered. Like, yeah, that girl, man, she drove the heck out that car. So anyways, guys, I was like, okay, so I was trying to pick out some playlists. I picked out little old hits, put out little new hits, see what lean more, and actually it was the older hits that lean more with them than the newer ones. So I was like, okay, cool, we're gonna keep it old school. From his bodyguard and was like, hey, I'm gonna follow you guys to set. So I would pick DC up, his bodyguard would follow me to set, and then at the end of the day, the bodyguard would just drive him back home. And I was like, I guess in technical terms, I have to pick up DC because he needs to be on set at a certain time. It was weird, but I didn't care. I was in the car with DC Young Fly. No complaints. It was super cool, super chill, super energetic first day. Another fun fact about DC, he is an amazing horseback rider. Didn't know that either. Just hopped on the horse like it was nothing. And we were like, okay, so yes, he can ride horses. He was bullying the little cattle on some people's farms. It was actually kind of funny. He's making jokes at the cows and stuff. First day, I drove DC up until the last day on set, y'all. Yeah. His bodyguard was really cool too. He's the one who actually gave me this shirt. I told him I always wanted to go to 85 South Show, which I actually made it. That's where I got this hat from, the one that they had in Virginia. But he gave me this shirt and was like, yeah, like I wore this on the tour, whatever. And I was like, this is so dope. So yes, guys, this shirt here, hopefully y'all can see it. This shirt here is from DC Young Fly. And it was so fire, guys, that he gave this to me. I was like, oh my gosh, like, no way am I getting this. Like, I don't even have to buy the merch. You're going to give me the merch? Like, what? That was really cool. DC is an amazing actor as well. A lot of times he's like the comic relief and stuff. But like when we were watching him do his actual scenes for Outlaws, guys, he was phenomenal. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That man knows what he's doing, okay? And also, DC gave some really good advice when I was driving him. Because basically, guys, he was giving advice. And here goes a presidential pointer, DC Young Fly edition. Basically, he was just saying, like, you know, in this world, a lot of people don't care about what you're doing, but you still have to go at it hard each and every day. And, you know, especially talking about Black America, because that's, you know, the what he was into. He was asking me like, what did I do and stuff. He's like, oh dang, like you do a bit of it all. I'm like, oh, I'm trying to, like, I best believe I do. But you know, he's just giving that advice of just like, you know, you got to keep pushing, you got to keep putting yourself out there. You don't let anybody stop you from anything, because like he started on social media and look where he's at now, hosting game shows, wilding out. I mean, 85 South show. Yeah, like DC pretty much does it all. Especially because he's so young, it really more so related to me in a way, because I was like, wow, like this man is, I'm not sure, I think DC's like 7 years older than me or such, but like still, like he's only 7 years older than me, and look where he's at. Like, what's stopping me from getting there? So of course it gave me the fuel and the fire to keep going, to keep pushing harder. And like one day, hopefully, DC, if you ever watch this video, I really hope we get to work on set again, because you were amazing. You know guys, a lot of knowledge up there. The TV personality versus the actual like in-person personalities are two different things. Like, yes, he was very funny, but he definitely was dropping some gems during some conversations we had. And of course I loved having him in my car, because it was like having a car freshener in there, because he smelled so good all the time. But again, y'all, I already told y'all I have the juice, right? Here's photos of him. I know you guys seen him in the trailer, so I'm going to show you guys right here. Him in the trailer as, you know, dressed as a clown or whatever. And then here's the actual photos I got on set of him dressed as that, as the clown and other things. And then guys, of course, you know your girl got a photo with him. Here's me and DC Young Fly, our picture together, guys. Super chill guy, loved him. His bodyguard was also really cool. Everybody was just, he was just the vibe, guys, and I was just so excited that I got to pick him up. But guys, as I say, amazing guy, really knowledgeable about a lot of things, really on fire about what he does. It was a real pursuer, real, like, he hitting the pavement early in the morning, trying to, like, when he posts on his Instagram like that, no days off, oh yeah, he means just that, like, no days off. He was working, and then he flew out for some shows while we were there working, and then came back after the weekend back to film the movie. And I was like, dang, is this man tired? Like, this man done came to Montana, left Montana to go to Arizona for a show, then came back to Montana to keep filming the movie, then left again for another show, then came back again. I'm like, if the definition of in the bag, his picture should be right next to that, okay? I didn't really get as much interaction with DC Young Fly on set, but the times that we did sit in the car and the times that we did talk and stuff like that, our conversations were, it was always some gems being dropped, or he was making me laugh, one of the two. He was really great to work with, and I really hope one day I get to work with him again, hopefully as a director for a film that I could get him on whenever I write my own scripts and start producing those guys. As always, make sure you're subscribed, make sure you have that notification bell hit, make sure you're following me on Instagram at PresidentCProd, Presidency_prod, that's president with the Z, C_prod. If you're not following the page, if you're not subscribed to the channel, if your notification bell isn't hit, what are you doing? Like, pull it together. We're posting every day, guys. We're on day 6 of 29. As always, guys, as I always like to end it, Jesus loves you. He wants a relationship with you. If you are alive today, that is another opportunity for you to get it right. So, don't miss out on Jesus, because Jesus does not want to miss out on you. And as always, my beautiful wild and out in the West executive board, keep it executive. Peace.